Welcome back to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Branston Golf and Country Club. Today's video is going to be a really simple tip to get you rolling the ball better when you're putting. Stay tuned to find out more. As mentioned, today's video is going to be about putting. So what I've got for you is a really simple drill to really feel like you're connecting your elbows a little bit more into your rib cage. And I'm going to show you how you can feel that also by a small grip change when you're putting. And that's going to help you create a more consistent stroke pattern that will hopefully get the ball rolling a little bit better. So a big concept difference I find with people putting, I get too many golfers still trying to take that putter sort of straight back and straight through, and we tend to see these elbows disconnecting, working more away from the body. So what I actually want to see is an arced putting stroke, and very few good players putt square to square, if any really. Broom handle, you can get very close. Now there's players with a small arc, there's people with a larger arc, but definitely the putter is coming in and opening, back to square and in and closed, and the majority of good putters. And what we would like to see is these elbows very much connected into the rib cage. My fixed axis, my head doesn't really move, but because my elbows are connected here, it is a slight rocking and turning of the shoulders that is creating the path. Okay, so my trail shoulder on the backswing is moving a little bit behind me and up. It's then moving back to square. My lead shoulder is moving up and a little bit to the left, but the connection is my elbows in. So what I can do is I can just place the cane across my chest, just above my elbows, and have a few putting strokes. And it's just trying to keep the cane there. So I'm trying to set my pressure, slightly favoring my lead leg, and that just stops me moving too much. So I'm more of a fixed position. And then I'm just allowing my shoulders to control the path. And the putter is working on a slight arc, but it's feeling very much connected. What we don't want is these arms starting to separate and move away from the body that we see with too many golfers. So cane up the side, sorry, not the side of the golf club, across your chest, just above the elbows is a fantastic drill to try and get that feeling that actually we're keeping our elbows tight to our rib cage and our shoulders controlling the stroke, allowing a slight arc rather than our arms moving away from our body. Now, how we can do that with the grip of the golf club, we would prefer to see golfers with their hands more round this way, okay? So I've got almost a weaker slicer's left hand lead hand and more of a hooker's right hand. I'd prefer my arms that way, so my forearms are actually facing more forwards to keep my elbows tighter into my rib cage and really connect my arms. What we don't want to see when we're putting is anything that way. So we're not trying to get a normal grip like we would with an iron or a wood with our thumbs on opposite sides, either thumbs down the center so palms are facing, or if they're going to be either way, turned away from each other slightly. So you can do that with the grip of the golf club. And I would probably put my trail hand, so my bottom hand on first, and just try and feel like that grip runs very high through my lifeline here, so way up in my pad of the hand, and like my elbows pointing out towards the camera here. And again, that feels like I connect that elbow inwards. And then I can slide my lead hand on and try and feel a similar thing, like my arms are out, palms are facing outward, definitely not inward this way. So either facing each other or actually turned that way, okay? So facing more out in front of you is a good idea, never this way. So let's pop this. This is a slightly, I've got about a 12 to 15 foot putt, a little bit left to right. I'm going to go actually with the cane first of all, and then I'm going to do one just trying to do it without the cane, but with the grip. So just a little bit outside the left of the hole. Let's get my grip as I want, and I'm just going to try and feel very connected with this cane. Go on, go on. Hey, I'm using next year's rules, by the way, with the flag in. I just thought I'd make it a little bit clearer on video where the hole was. Let's do one more like that. That felt fantastic. So palms facing away, elbows almost out towards the camera, really connected in towards my rib cage. Hit that with a little bit more pace. 2 in a row. It's a shame I can't use that on the golf course. Try and get that same feeling. So we definitely don't want to go this way with our grip at all, more like an iron or wood. We would go either thumbs down the center or actually turn our palms almost in front of us to try and connect these elbows more into my rib cage. A little bit of pressure onto that lead side. And let's get that same feeling with that connection. That felt pretty solid. It's got a chance. 3 out of 3 can't be a bad thing. I know that if you can feel that with the grip, connect these elbows in, you stop worrying about the path. I get too many people telling me the club's wobbling as it's going back. They're watching it. They're too consciously trying to take the club straight back. When they're consciously trying to take the club straight back, we tend to see these arms working away from the body, disconnecting. I really want to make it simpler. I want your arms connected into your body, the pressure onto that lead leg so you're not moving, and then just feel like it is the shoulders that is creating the slight arc as we rotate here a little bit. There's not a huge arc, there's not as much as there would be in a full swing, but there is a little bit. We're definitely not swinging square to square. Give it a go. I know it's going to help your putting. If you did enjoy the content of that video, make sure it gives a thumbs up, even just for holding 3 in a row, and do subscribe to the channel for more content. Thanks guys, we'll see you soon.